The Georgie Caffin method. Simple, but effective.
Well, why can't I use it?
Because you don't know what it is.
Well, you could tell me.
No, Bertie. The Caffin method can only be imparted to real friends. Ones who are as true as steel.
Well, I never thought you'd stoop to blackmail, Georgie.
Then you'll do it.
Absolutely not. Under no circumstances. Must rush.
I want you, Wooster.
Look, I didn't do anything. I was an innocent bystander.
Florence says she wants to marry you.
Misunderstanding. You know how these things happen.
No, I don't.
Do you think I want to marry the blasted woman?
What?
Well, of course I do. I do, but I know it can never be. Not while a finer, more deserving spirit like yourself is standing about with nothing to do.
Oh, I'll have something to do, Wooster. I'll be busy tearing your ears off.
What, Florence? I best not tell Lord Worplesdon it's my idea, Mr. Clam. We don't exactly hit it off. Not after those other disasters.
If this deal is going to go through at all, I've got to be able to announce it at my AGM next Tuesday. Now, I'd dress up in a monkey suit if that was the only way to meet with Worplesdon.
Well, since you mention it, sir, it seems to us that it might well be possible to arrange a meeting if one of the parties is, as it were, invisible.
Any sign yet, Jeeves?
No, sir. Ah, here he comes now, sir.
Keep me posted, will you?
He's approaching the cages now, sir.
No! Jeeves, sit down. Worplesdon mustn't know we're here until afterwards.
He's approached the wrong cage, sir.
What's wrong with the old idiot?
Pretty good outfit, Clam.
Worplesdon, over here, you chump. Hold the press is coming. Get away from him.
This is getting serious, Jeeves. I've got to find out what this method of George's is for getting rid of Florence.
When I was in service with Lord Worplesdon, sir, Mr. Fittleworth contracted an engagement to Lady Florence.
Boko Fittleworth did? Whew, I never knew that. This tendency on the part of the human race to rush around getting engaged to Florence is absolutely inexplicable. But what happened, Jeeves?
Mr. Fittleworth suffered many an indignity at the hands of the Honourable Edwin, sir.
As have we all, Jeeves.
Yes, indeed, sir. The opportunity for Mr. Fittleworth to avenge himself for these slights came one afternoon in the garden. He chanced upon the Honourable Edwin bending over a flower border collecting caterpillars.
Go on, Jeeves.
Unable to resist the temptation, Mr. Fittleworth raised his boot and applied it to the Honourable Edwin's fundament. Unknown to Mr. Fittleworth, however, Lady Florence was seated nearby reading an improving book. Incensed and horrified by the assault, she rebuked Mr. Fittleworth roundly and shortly afterwards announced an end to their betrothal.
Good grief, Jeeves. It's the simplicity of it. It just catches one in the throat.
It is moving, isn't it, sir?
But I don't want to go in the garden.
Yes, you do, Edwin. It's nice. The birds are singing.
I don't like birds.
Your father told me to drop some money out there.
Money?
Yes.
Did Mr. Wooster say what he wanted, Jeeves?
No, Lady Florence, merely that it was a matter of some import.
I can't see anything. How much was it?
Oh, a lot. Yes, look there. I think I saw something gleam.
What? Down here?
Yes.
Thank you. It's uncanny, isn't it? This bond we have between us. How did you know that is just what I wanted to do myself? Edwin, just go to your room. I paid the little monster $2 to paste in the newspaper cuttings of the reviews of Spindrift into my album, and he's put them in the wrong way up. Jeeves said you wanted to see me, Bertie.
No, it doesn't matter now. No, I'd better be going.
Shall you be at the 4th of July ball, Bertie?
Yes, I suppose so. I've got the whiskers now.
Good. I'm going as the spirit of resurgent womanhood. Psst. Psst.
Shut the door. George tells me you're being difficult.
If he means I won't insult your uncle, he's right.
You mean you won't help us?
Not if it means inflaming your Uncle Percy, no.
Oh, but it's a terrific method.
I'll be the judge of that. You tell me what it is.
No, Bertie. Tomorrow morning, you insult Uncle Percy, George comes in and defends him, then we tell you the method.
Don't you trust me? I'd sleep so much easier tonight knowing I wasn't going to be engaged to Florence tomorrow.
I don't care how you sleep, Bertie. As long as you're in Uncle Percy's study at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, insulting away.
Now stop! This number's not working. Suppose we put the scene where Bobby proposes to Maisie before it. That'd mean writing a new song for Maisie, but I can do it tonight and have it ready first thing tomorrow morning.
Well, there's nothing else for it, Jeeves. This is being beastly to Lord Weppleston Day.
Yes, sir. Miss Zenobia delivered this for you earlier.
Earlier? Is there an earlier?
She said that it contained all you need know in relation to Lord Weppleston, sir.
It certainly does, Jeeves. Good Lord, I never knew that. I can't say all that to Lord Weppleston, Jeeves. I mean, look at it.
It does seem somewhat intemperate, sir. The references to his lordship's eating habits are particularly unfortunate. Lord Weppleston has been sensitive to such matters ever since the first Lady Weppleston remarked that he ate artichokes like a rabbit gnawing at a fence post.
Well, we can only hope that George comes in and interrupts me before I get to the really bad bits.
Wooster, my dear fellow, just the chap I wanted to see.
Me?
Have a drink, Bertie.
Well, it's a bit,
Nonsense. It's never too early to have a glass of brandy. Well, first and foremost, I want to express my appreciation for your fine taste and judgment in booting young Edwin yesterday. I heard about it last night. Sent me up to bed with a warm glow, Bertie, I can tell you. Ha, 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 ha.
yes, well, you see,
Thinking over some of our recent meetings, Bertie, I fancy you may have run away with the idea that I'm a bad-tempered, cross-grained old chap. You must make allowances, Bertie. You can't judge a man with a son like Edwin by the same standards as men who haven't got a son like Edwin.
yes. Now, look here, Weppleston.
Yes, my dear fellow.
I want to say something to you about your method of eating artichokes.
How did it go?
Where's George?
What do you mean, where's George?
Well, he was meant to come in and interrupt me. He didn't turn up.
Oh, I could kill him sometimes.
Wait a minute. What about telling me the method you've got for getting rid of Florence?
Oh, Bertie, always thinking of yourself.
Well, I've done my bit.
No, you haven't. You've got to get Uncle Percy's approval for me to marry George. That was the arrangement.
afternoon, Mr. Caffin.
No, Jeeves, it's not. Bertie, it's over.